Hey guys, Sophia here with turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com, and I'm back with another video. Today we're talking about the 2022 IFBB Pro League Musclecontest Rio Pro Wellness competition, which was a very amazing show, super tiny but really good, particularly from behind. And as a reminder, I've got two more recaps coming your way. The Thailand Pro from last weekend, and we just had the Clash. So exciting. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss those recaps. Okay, now talking about this Rio show. In terms of the 2022 Olympia, this is considered a Tier 4 contest. So the winner will qualify for Olympia. 2nd through 5th receive the points there at the bottom. And at the end of the qualification period, it's the top 3 in the points who also get to go to the Olympia. So top 5 get points. Everybody gets points. In first place, Julia. 2nd, Tercilla. 3rd, Michelle. 4th, Renata. And 5th, Deborah. So beginning with Deborah in 5th place, she is awesome. She's got such a beautiful glute. I love the shape. Look at how small her waist is, and it's like it keeps going even past her strap, and then this fabulous, round, beautiful glute. I think she's got great lower body. Her legs, her glutes, fabulous. Super tiny waist. I do think she's lacking some of the size up above. You know, she could have a bit more of a stronger delt, more definition for sure. The conditioning could be even tighter to show a bit more of the lines, a bit more detail. And I do think that from a posing perspective, she could be pumping her chest up more, opening up the lats, opening up the shoulders, really stretching that upper body to make the upper body look more firm and more almost deliberately posed. And I think that would do a world of good for her overall look. But I think she's got a beautiful shape. Her calves look awesome, lovely suit, and a very, very nice 5th place. Okay, Renata in 4th place. Wow, quite a bit of a difference between our 5th place and our 4th place winner in terms of the amount of size, the amount of muscle on the upper body. Renata looks super buff. She's got a lot of detail. Like, I'm loving all of this muscle, the lines in her sides, in her lats, in her abs. Her delts look fabulous, really round, beautiful definition in her arms. And then her glutes look really good and a nice curve to her quads. I think she looks really fantastic. Like I said, really buff. That's kind of the look I'm getting from her. Very strong, very athletic. I think her conditioning is really nice, though I wouldn't mind if somehow she could have a little bit more detail in the leg. Like, her abs look amazing, her arms look really good, but I wish that like this line was a little bit deeper, maybe even a little bit more on this side. But like, I thought she looked really amazing, and 4th place was really, really good too. Okay, Michelle in 3rd place. We last saw her in this qualification period at the Monterey, where she got 5th. So she's doing amazing. I love this suit. It is so pretty. It's a beautiful color. The lipstick coordinates. I just think she looks so gorgeous, very glowy and beautiful. I think her posing looks even better than it did at the Monterey. So what I'm noticing here is the lat is a lot more visible, particularly because the hair is off of her shoulders for sure. But you're just really seeing this beautiful hourglass shape. I think her shoulders look really good. And my eye is drawn from here down to here. Whereas at the Monterey, all I really noticed was the glute. So whether it's just the angle of the photographer or if she's really, twisting that upper body, I just think she looks really, really good here. It's a really flattering, beautiful pose. And to me, she almost seems like she's more upright. Her shoulders just look really balanced. Just beautiful. I think she looked fabulous. Nice, tight, tiny stomach, beautiful abs, great shape to her glute. She just looks fantastic. Okay, Tercilla in 2nd place. She's amazing. I really like the amount of muscle on her upper body, and I love her conditioning. So there's that nice very well defined and outlined quad. The line goes all the way up her hip. Her glute looks really good. Although I do think from a side pose perspective, she could be standing more to the side so that we have more focus on the shape of the glute. Right now we're seeing a lot of quad, which is great, but in this pose, I think she should be more sideways. Her abs look really good. Her waist is nice and small, really nice lats. And then her arms look beautiful. So I think it was really between our first and second place winners in this show in particular. I think they really stood out, and Tarsila just looked really beautiful. She's got that hard, athletic, very muscular look, and yet she's still very flowy. She's posing beautifully, great hair, great lipstick, beautiful makeup. So I think she looked really good. And now Julia in first place, who is just doing so well. She got 5th at the Olympia, 4th at the Arnold, so the two biggest shows of the year, 3rd at the Boston, and now she's got her Olympia qualification, her first place. It's her lower body that is so sensational. She's got an absolutely gorgeous shape to her glute and such a tiny waist. Like, look at this picture, how small her midsection is. It's unbelievable. It's so small. And then her glutes just come out so far, and beautiful curve to her hamstring. She looks amazing. Her lower body is spectacular. Her upper body, it's not as muscular as some of the other ladies in this lineup. I don't think this side pose is her best pose, but her front pose is insane. So I think Julia must have an absolutely entrancing stage presence. I think she must be just so eye-catching on stage. You probably cannot look away from her. And then when she turns around, her glutes, her back, everything is really sensational from behind. So let's just take a look at the lineup. Okay, so here's everybody side by side. And do you see what I'm saying about Julia? Look how amazing she looks in this front pose. It just flatters everything. Her quads look fabulous. Her waist is so tiny. And even though she doesn't have the most size on her shoulders, in her lats, she just has a nice balance, particularly in this pose. So I think she looks really beautiful. And that turquoise suit, love it. You know me. But I'm also really drawn to Tarsila in second place. I think she's doing a great job of showing off that hourglass shape. Just a really beautiful curve. Her waist looks small. She's got great definition in her abs. To me, it's really just between those two. Those are who I am noticing in this lineup. But everybody looks really good. Like when you kind of zoom out and take the whole lineup in, you've got some great abs, really small waists, nice shoulders, beautiful posing. It was really good. But now from behind, oh, Julia. Look at Julia. She has such a beautiful shape. She's got such a lovely roundness to the top of her glutes. She has beautiful glute ham tie-ins, so much definition, great detail, nice size of the glute ham tie-ins too. They're not really pinched. They're very full. Okay, she's got a very lovely balance with her quads and then a really nice amount of definition in the hamstrings. So she's got this beautiful curve, beautiful lines as well because of the conditioning. And then her waist is small. Her hair is covering just enough that you still see how tiny her waist is. You're still seeing that lovely shape. So I think she really nails it from behind. Tarsila next to her also looks really good. She has the same kind of beautiful shape up top. Her glute ham tie-ins are shaped differently. They're a lot more pinched in, more triangular, but beautiful definition in her hamstrings. I think maybe her hair is a bit much. It's really covering a lot of her body, and I'd like to see the smallness of her waist from behind, but I think her glutes and her legs have nice balance, really nice shape. Now, when I scan the lineup and look at the other top 5, I see that Michelle doesn't quite have the same sweep to her quads like the others, and then I see Renata doesn't quite have the same roundness on the tops of her glutes, and perhaps not as much definition in that glute ham tie-in. It's not quite as sharp. And then Deborah for sure could have more detail, more of a tie-in showing. So to me, again, it was right between that first and second place. But wow, everybody looks really good from behind. It's a beautiful variety of shapes, lovely hair. But Julia, man, so good. Okay, so in terms of Olympia, Julia is qualified, Tarsila has 4 points, Michelle has 3, Renata has 2, and Deborah has 1. So, as I said already, I will be back with some more recaps. We had the Clash this weekend, and next weekend coming up is the Golden State. So make sure you subscribe. You don't want to miss those recaps. Give me a like if you like this video. Comment below with what you think about the back poses of these women. Isn't it sensational? So good. Come check me out at turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com and, of course, on Instagram at turquoisetoffee.